Hey, it's Renee Keel, host of TradeIQ and Chief Operating Officer at BrokerBin, the leading B2B exchange for IT professionals, resellers, and wholesalers. I'm thrilled to introduce TradeIQ to you, the podcast that shares the economic stories of IT hardware resale. Each episode, I interview an industry leader who embodies what it takes to realize success in the ever-changing and highly competitive secondary IT market. What does it truly mean to be an ITAD provider? How do companies mitigate supply chain risks? How can your business thrive amidst changing market conditions that eat away at profit margins? Explore these topics and more on TradeIQ from BrokerBin.com. And while I have your attention, I want to personally invite you to attend a BrokerBin Roadshow. This biannual event brings together ITAD and ITAM providers, wholesalers, resellers, and service professionals all under one roof for 2.5 days of high-value networking. Join us in London this May and Nashville in September. Learn more and register at brokerbinroadshow.com. From the small town of Valdemoro in Spain, one company is making big advances toward a sustainable future within the telecommunications market. WEEE REUSE is all about giving a second life to telecom products with the goal to massively reduce e-waste. Carlos Calvo joined the company in 2019 and serves as the sales and logistics manager. WEEE REUSE became a BrokerBin member in 2021 as a remarketer of second life telecommunications equipment. On this episode of TradeIQ, Carlos and I explore the ins and outs of operating a company focused on resale and recycling solutions that are making our planet a little greener every day. Well, I just thought we could jump right in and ask you a couple of questions about your business and what you guys are doing. So tell me a little bit, Carlos, about how you would describe the secondary telecommunications hardware market and your niche in the market.
Okay, secondary market in the actual world is a must because we need to reuse the telecommunication gear. If not, if you don't have a second life for that parts, you are creating a lot of e-waste in the world. So it's a pity to have all that stuff you can get in another business, another project. So that mark the difference in the market nowadays. Yeah. When you resale the gear, you are giving say more opportunities to the world. So right now we try to give a second life to all the stuff we get from the projects we have with operators and other kind of companies here in Spain and around Europe.
Yeah, I love it. That's wonderful. That's great. And so what do you feel like makes you different from other resellers?
We are fast and effective. We are a small company, quite small comparing with other in our position in BrokerBin. So we try to act very fast for the customers and vendors and give the best way to best propositions for their projects. Sure. So we try to do the best way for everyone.
Yeah, efficiency. Okay, and so Carlos, how did you get into this line of work?
So I was working previously in another international company, telecommunication company, and there were a merge, and then my position was double position, and they decided to don't count with me in the project. So at the moment, a friend of mine working in the company was aware about my situation, put me in contact with my actual manager. At the moment, they offered me this opportunity. I love the project of caring about the world with the resale and recycling purposes of telecommunication matters. So I jump in straight away.
That's great. it's good to know the right people, right? It's good to have a good network of people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I try always to do my best because you never know the
Exactly.
ways in the world.
Right. That's exactly right. That's exactly
Yeah.
right. And so how does your company ensure the sustainability of used telecommunications equipment throughout the entire life cycle, from really like the sourcing to the resale?
Yeah. For focusing in the sustainability terms, we try to reach most of the operators in the European market and give them a best solution for their obsolete or dismantle batches of any kind of telecommunication gear or electric waste, everything, because we give them an offer for all the stuff, no just for parts.
Okay.
So we try to get everything from them and find the best way for everything. Because, for example, where we get a whole batch from operator, part is for resale, part for recycling, and others part we harvest the parts for repairing center.
Oh, okay, great.
So we take everything from
Thank
from
God.
the process.
Yeah, that's
So
wonderful.
we get stuff for resale and also recycling. What you don't have other way to for resale.
That's great. That's actually that's wonderful. And so what are the measures then that you guys are taking to promote the reuse of telecommunications equipment? And how do you encourage your clients to prioritize this approach? So obviously you're just got done explaining how you take everything and it's either reuse or recycling, resale. But how are you doing to market that, or what are you doing to market that approach and encourage your clients to do that?
Anytime we receive an inquiry, we offer always a second life gear because it's cheaper for the projects, and also you have the green label. That is very important right now for companies because we are going one step forward in the world in the against the the climate change. For example, you resale second life parts,
Yeah.
uh, you have more opportunities. I don't
Yeah.
know how to say. Yeah.
Oh, no, I get it. That's right. Yeah, that's exactly right. And so do you feel like most of your clients are really, on board with this sort of full life cycle approach?
Yeah, I think so, and also because some of the projects needs the original parts, but
Okay.
we cannot help with the second life parts. We offer also new parts, but always we prefer to sell second life.
Yeah, and so this is kind of along the same lines, but so how do you actually engage with your clients to, educate them on the environmental benefits of choosing reused telecommunication over new alternatives? Do you feel like that's something that you have to kind of be educating your clients on?
Yeah, at first, many customers didn't want to use this kind of parts because they were afraid of using second-hand parts
Right.
because they come from old world. We are in new world
Well,
where
yeah.
you have to think in the green label in
Mhm.
the to act in positive for the world.
Mhm.
So at first was quite hard, but right now most of the companies we are dealing of yeah, use their second life stuff.
So sure, they understand.
We hope
Yeah,
so.
they figured out the right way to do it, right? So what lessons have you learned that you wish you would have known early on, Carlos?
What lesson have you learned? It is a good question, because even when each day for sure you learn new lesson, you don't always realize of how it helps you,
Right.
how to treat each kind of technology, or how to harvest the many parts, as
Right.
technology changes very fast actually. So you you always need to be updated,
Right.
as technology is, in very fast. And a very valuable lesson is to don't be in hurry for taking actions
Okay.
in each batch received. It's
Yeah.
better to keep the batch you receive for a while than
Oh,
sell it fast or send to recycle fast. Many times, for example, we have kept the batch we receive from operators just to investigate the whole one. And after 3 months, 6 months, you receive an enquiry for that part you were going to recycle, going to send to recycling. So you never know, because other companies are using all stuff and needs that kind of all stuff are replacement.
wow, that's actually
So
really interesting. A lot of times you hear, you just want to get it, you get it in and get it resold, obviously.
yeah,
So that's a really interesting take on that.
yeah, yeah. Also, you have to have a space in your warehouse
I was gonna say
to
that. I
store
was
for
just gonna
storage,
say, you
because
guys have a nice sized warehouse, I'm assuming.
right now we are always full. So you have to do inventory and
Sure.
see what is going to be to have a future or not.
Right. Right.
But it's quite hard in
Yeah.
technology. You have
Keep.
to know a lot of things.
Oh my gosh, I know. It's a lot to keep track of. It's a lot to keep track of. And so what motivates you to keep doing what you're doing?
First of all is the work. I care a lot of the work,
Oh,
because I been that recently, so I must care about the work because of my daughter. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. If you don't care right now, we are lost.
Yeah.
So that's my first motivation in this kind of project.
Sure.
Just I feel like I'm helping other people with my job, taking care about this kind of things that is very important. And also, of course, all companies need to make money,
Yeah,
but
of
if you
course.
are caring about the world better.
Yeah, that's great. Wait, did you say you recently just had a daughter?
What say?
How old is your daughter?
15 months old.
15 months. Oh, so she's,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, she
what's her
just
name?
started to walk a few
Oh my
months
gosh,
ago.
starting to walk.
Yeah.
What is her name?
Naya, it's
Naya.
a Spanish name.
Okay, that's beautiful.
Thank you
Oh,
very much.
that's a great age. That's a great age. Okay, so your company has been a member of BrokerBin since 2021.
Yes.
So what advice do you have for other members to help them maximize the value of their membership?
First of all, keep updated your stock, because sometimes you see other companies that the age of the inventory is not updated, and we try to do except the weekends, but we refresh every day with the sales, and or if we have done an inventory and something was wrongly stated there, we take, but keep it updated,
Mhm.
so you have a well show with your to the other companies vendors and customer, and you don't have uh, like a bad face to the customer
Right,
if they
right.
ask you for something and you don't have it. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
But to maximize the business is to keep it updated.
yeah, to keep that inventory fresh.
The,
I love it. That's great advice.
refresh.
That's very, very good advice. And then what advice do you have for anyone listening specifically regarding IT resale?
Don't give up with batches very fast, as I said before.
Yep.
You never
Yeah.
know when you find a good solution for your network customers.
Yeah.
It is real, based in my experience. If you can, it's better to keep it a bit more than initial you think,
Yeah.
than that all bad than later regret.
Yeah. That's great. I love that. Again, like you said earlier, I feel like oftentimes we hear, you get it in, resell, or recycle it or turn it over really quickly. And so it's
Yeah, many times you need the space in warehouse.
sure.
I know, but if you can, it's better to keep it for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. You never know when somebody's gonna need
Yeah,
that.
you never know.
Right. And so what are the best resources, Carlos, that have helped you along the way? Like what have you listened to or recently read or something that inspires you? What are your favorite resources?
The best resource I got is the experience of other people, like friends working in the
Yes.
same field, or my managers, my job mates. The experience for me is the best resource to help you in the job,
Absolutely.
because they know other experience that you didn't have yet, and other point of view also. You have your own point of view, and sometimes it's better to have the others.
Right. Oh yeah, for sure. Exactly. That's great.
And what I read or listened recently that inspired me, you say,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
is the what inspired me is the my daughter. I told you
Oh,
right now.
that's so
Yeah,
sweet.
to get a better life for her.
Yeah. That's the sweetest thing. I love that.
Thank you.
And Carlos, tell us where listeners can learn more about We Reuse.
In our website, of course, LinkedIn, and if you want, you can meet me in the BrokerBin Roadshow in London in May.
Yes,
I will
that's
be there for you.
great.
It's a good place to be. It's our second time is in the roadshow, because we are young in BrokerBin. We must go every year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
great.
to be in touch on live with the vendors and customers
Mhm.
is the best place to be.
Oh, great. Oh, you're gonna make me cry. I love that answer. That's so great. And I'm so glad we'll see you in London very soon.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
not very soon, but it's coming up quick.
No, very quick. Time is
Yeah,
going fast.
quite fast. It's already February.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I just can't believe it. I can't believe it.
True.
Well, we are really looking forward to seeing you in London. And also, your profile is updated on BrokerBin, so anyone listening can find you obviously on BrokerBin as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then you said LinkedIn, your website.
Yeah, website, LinkedIn. I will be there for everyone who want to meet me.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for your time. I really, really appreciate it.
Thank you very much for welcoming here.
Yeah, we'll see you soon. Take care.
Yeah, see you soon. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks again to Carlos Calvo at WEEE REUSE for joining the podcast. TradeIQ is a production of BrokerBin, the leading B2B exchange for IT professionals, resellers, and wholesalers. Subscribe to TradeIQ for new episodes as we share the economic stories of IT hardware resale from industry leaders who work tirelessly to expand asset life cycles and eliminate e-waste. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time on TradeIQ from BrokerBin.com.